With an official inquiry that is sure to take over a year from the date of the tragic accident, South Korean investigators have discovered traces of bird feathers and blood in both engines of the Jeju Air aircraft that crashed at the end of 2024. We look at these details and other recent findings and developments for today's video. According to a report by Reuters, which cited sources familiar with the matter, investigators from the South Korean Aviation and Railway Accident Investigation Board found bird feathers and blood in both engines of the Boeing 737-800 that crashed at Muan International Airport. While previous reports indicated that a bird strike was the trigger for the sequence of events that ended in the tragic crash, the dual-engine bird strike may better explain why the aircraft was not able to perform a go-around, ultimately touching down at such a high speed. It's also notable that both the cockpit voice recorder, CVR, and flight data recorder, or FDR, stopped recording 4 minutes before the 737-800 crashed into a concrete structure at the end of the runway. At the same time, 4 minutes prior to the crash, one of the pilots reported a bird strike and declared an emergency. On the note of missing flight data, officials stated, "While the CVR and FDR are important for accident investigation is conducted through analysis of various data sets, so we plan to do our best to accurately determine the cause of the accident." South Korea's Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport also completed the planned safety inspection of South Korea's collective Boeing 737-800 fleet, which includes aircraft from domestic airlines, including Korean Air. Without explicitly pointing out the names of the alleged offenders, the ministry concluded that some airlines had violated regulations, such as extending the pre- and post-flight inspection cycles. However, the ministry stated that airlines had generally been complying with the operational and maintenance regulations. Still, it announced, quote, "Strict measures will be taken in accordance with the relevant laws and procedures for violations of the law." The ministry also concluded its safety investigation of navigational facilities across the country's airports, noting that they have been well maintained with sufficient safety measures. At the same time, 7 airports and 9 facilities were flagged as needing improvements, including the one at Muan International. Going back to the investigation specific to the crash, South Korea's transport minister has announced that officials from Boeing, CFM International, the Federal Aviation Administration or FAA, the National Transportation Board, or NTSB, and South Korea's Aviation and Railway Accident Investigation Board have formed a joint investigation team to determine the cause or causes of the December 29, 2024 accident. What do you think of this discovery? Share your thoughts by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.